So the latest news in the watch world is Rolex has announced a certified pre-owned program. Pretty much they're going to be selling now used watches. Now some of the questions are, how does the program work? And what does this mean for the $20 billion secondhand watch market? So here's what we know. Rolex is planning on selling pre-owned timepieces that are certified at one of their largest authorized retailers that has several locations spread out to Europe. That's how they're going to start right now in December. However, it won't be able to spread to the other authorized dealers till the middle of next year. Now the questions are, why have they finally done this? And at the same question is, why not? I'm quite surprised it's taken this amount of time for a brand like them to finally accept and do something like this, considering that brands like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Mercedes, things like that, they will offer you a certified pre-owned vehicle. Why has it taken so long for Rolex to finally offer this to the consumer? So from what we gathered, they're going to be certifying these watches. I don't know exactly if they're going to be servicing them, which I think that would be the smartest thing to do, would be to fully service the watches, clean them up, obviously. Then they're going to provide you with the warranty card, which is going to be white instead of green. And it says certified pre-owned. Now, I don't know yet if it's going to have the serial number. I hope that it does, because if it doesn't, it's going to be a complete joke. But it will have a card and a nice little hand tag that will go with the watch, along with a 2-year warranty. Some of the restrictions are that the watch has to be at least 3 years old to qualify for this. That for me is going to be very interesting, considering that some people have said that this is an effort to attempt to stop the flippers from reselling new watches at a higher profit margin. Well, then if the watch has to be 3 years old at least, then looks like those new pieces will still be getting flipped at above retail. At least that's what my initial thoughts were. And one of the main questions that I have, which for me, it's gonna be really fun to see how this plays out, is how exactly are you gonna be able to buy these watches? Before some of you at home get all excited thinking you're gonna buy a certified pre-owned Panda at retail price, I highly doubt it. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna be over retail. The same way when you go to Tourneau, that are authorized dealers of Rolex, they also can sell you a pre-owned Panda at market price. So the real question is gonna be that, what are the prices gonna be? And would you now be able to walk into your Rolex AD and purchase a certified pre-owned piece on the spot? Or here's the kicker, will there be a waiting list? Because the way things are going right now, it looks to me like maybe there might be a waiting list now for this certified pre-owned, which for me would be quite hilarious. That's the way I see it. And who would get the priority on these pieces? Will it be the guys that maybe are the A-list buyers at the AD, or they're higher up on the waiting list? And maybe they'll get the phone call and say, hey, we haven't gotten your brand new Panda, but we do have a certified pre-owned one at $38,000. Are you interested in that? That would be something that for me would be pretty interesting and hilarious to see. But we don't know exactly how it's going to work out, which is why they're starting off with one of their biggest, baddest authorized distributors with many locations in Europe to see how it plays out before they roll it out all over the world. Keep in mind that they're also going to have to be buying these pieces, mostly probably in trade-ins, or perhaps maybe buying them from the gray market. Someone like me, some of the other guys, we don't know. But remember, they're gonna have to buy these pieces at market price. Unless they're gonna do these tactics that some of the car dealerships are doing now, where they hose you down on your trade-in at 50 cents for $1 of market price, but then give you the new car at MSRP. So really you think you're not paying over sticker, but you are, because you're getting hosed down on your trade-in. So where they acquire these watches and how much they pay for them is also going to be a determining factor of what the prices are going to be.
Keep up the work, Chad.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Man. It's dope to see you out here. I'm with Kit. We're actually opening up a store 2 blocks down.
No shit. or you're gonna have to be on a list now for a certified pre-owned. So it's gonna be like interesting to see how this plays out. Like people think, oh my God, I'm able to walk in now and just grab a Panda whenever I want. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna work like that. I think they're gonna do now a list for certified pre-owned. Or the guy that's waiting, you know, they'll call him up and be like, hey, we don't have a new one, but we have a used one for $38,000. You want it?
Right. So or maybe use it as like a market. I think that was my first.
They're gonna tap into the business, but they're not gonna sell them cheaper than market price.
Right.
And if they can, they're not gonna be able to handle the volume anyways.
Right. So you're gonna.
So it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be retail, certified pre-owned, or in the gray market. You know, the second-hand market. And these two are not gonna have that much, and it's gonna be a mission to get it.
Right.
So that's what I think, but we'll wait and see, man. I mean, it doesn't stop people from buying Ferraris and Lamborghinis at other high-end dealers.
Right, they're still gonna do it. They're still gonna do it.
Yeah. What you doing out here, bro?
I gotta get some money.
Filming, bro. So the next question is going to be, what is this going to mean for the $20 billion secondary watch market? Number one, Rolex is definitely going to take out a chunk of that $20 billion market that's also projected to increase by 2030 to $35 billion, which is almost double. So they're obviously setting up right now the grounds for that to be right in there as it expands. And also, I don't think the brand needs the money, but Lord knows that the sales guys at these boutiques need the extra sales. And that's something that they will also be able to benefit from. But what does it mean for the market? You know, guys like me, guys like all the other resellers out there. I mean, I don't really think it's gonna change much. Yes, of course, there's gonna be some opportunities for people out there to start buying these pre-owned pieces. You know, maybe that's what they wanna do. Maybe they want that card. I'm gonna be laughing though when I'm gonna resell a certified pre-owned piece, because that's gonna happen as well. Someone's gonna go in, buy a certified pre-owned piece, then trade it into a guy like me for a watch that they can't find, and then I'm gonna have now a certified pre-owned piece as well. This happens a lot when you have a car that's being sold at a car dealership and it still has a CPO, you know, warranty or something of that nature. Always gives it that little bit of value. I know this because when I was looking for my GT3 RS, I made it a point not so much to buy it from a Porsche dealer, although I did, but I wanted to make sure it had that warranty, because there's a big difference between having an exotic car with a high-performance engine or transmission where if something goes wrong, it would be a catastrophic failure that would mean a lot of money to repair. Whereas having a watch like a Daytona, what could possibly happen by itself, not caused by you, meaning covered under warranty, that could be a catastrophic failure that would require you needing this special warranty? I mean, it's always nice to have, but I don't think it's absolutely a necessity. Whereas if you bought a high-performance vehicle, it'd be something nice to have. So another major question we're gonna have to ask again is the availability. Are they gonna have entire racks lined up of certified pre-owned pieces that anybody could just come right in and just buy it? Or will there now be a waiting list? Because I feel that with this demand, people are gonna wanna buy these certified pre-owned pieces and then perhaps flip them or trade them or whatever. I think that one of the only ways that this can affect the secondary watch market is if perhaps they start selling these certified pre-owned pieces at retail. But that's not gonna happen. I feel at the end it will add another opportunity for Rolex as a brand to rake in some more money. But I don't think it's one of those things that will end the watch flipper or end the secondary market. And the big question is also gonna be, are the other brands gonna follow with this? And will the brands start taking in other brands on trades, like the auto industry? So that's a big question, and we'll have to wait and see. So comment below what you think about the new certified pre-owned Rolexes. And if you like this video, like and share it. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel.